Fast food places have completely lost their mind. Many of them are now more expensive than sit-down restaurants. Don't believe me? Look at the prices if you go through McDonald's, if you go through Chipotle, Burger King, Wendy's. Now, look at the prices for the people that have fixed this. Look at Chili's prices. At Chili's right now, you can go to Chili's and get a big burger or a big chicken sandwich with fries and a drink for $9.99. That's their lunch special for people that want to come in and grab lunch from Chili's. Red Lobster changed when Debola came in and completely switched everything for them. Now they have happy hours. They have $5 margaritas. They have seafood boils. All of these sit-down places that were in trouble because their business wasn't going good. They were looking at bankruptcy. They were like, oh crap, there's a huge market for all these places now where fast food has gone for where it started at COVID to 3 times as much now. The other day, I paid $52.64 for 2 bowls and 2 drinks at Chipotle. Receipt is on my story. Look at the prices at these places. It's absolutely nuts. And I know I'll get comments on this video. People be like, oh, you shouldn't be eating fast food anyway. I totally get it. You're right, actually. But what happens is every once in a while you want to go out with friends. You want to go out and grab a little drink after work. You want to go out and have a meal at lunch. You know, you meal prepped and your meal prep went bad by the end of the week. So you're going to grab something from Chili's now. Because now it's at a point where McDonald's or Chipotle is twice as much as Chili's. Think about how crazy that is, guys. Chili's, that was a sit-down restaurant where you could go and with your family, just like TGI Fridays, Applebee's, any of these places, right? It's now half the price of McDonald's or Chipotle. So I predict that McDonald's, Chipotle, Starbucks, all of them are eventually going to have to fix their pricing because it's gotten so insane that normal people are going to stop going because there's way cheaper options now because some companies have actually started to get it, that they've completely priced themselves out. And fast food places, you guys have the lowest quality of food in the United States that people can buy, full of preservatives, chemicals, everything else. And like I can go to In-N-Out right now for half the price that I can go to McDonald's. That's nuts because the food's way better at In-N-Out. So a lot of these places are going to keep crashing. Chipotle stock as of today is down 15%. Last week, they were on the TV saying, oh, it's because Gen Z doesn't eat out. We eat out. We're not eating out at your place anymore because you're too expensive for the quality of food that you put
Nearly
out.
40% of Americans are eating out less than last year, and it's crushing restaurants nationwide. A new YouGov study reveals the harsh reality. 8 in 10 Americans say restaurant prices have risen noticeably in the past 12 months. And the result? Well, diners are sharing meals or skipping drinks or even staying home more often. Restaurant owner Derek Kitchen in Salt Lake City knows this struggle firsthand.
Inflation itself really took a lot out of us, and then the tariffs kind of brought us to our knees, to be honest with you.
And it's the same with Ying Nance, owner of Chubby Baker.
Cost of goods has gone up 35%. And payroll has gone up like 39%.
Immigration policies, well, they're making things worse. Arizona restaurant owner Adriana Zapata is seeing customers and workers just disappear.
Right after the election, we saw a decrease in in-store traffic. Right away, the customer base dropped.
And this matters beyond restaurants. Consumer spending drives 2/3 of our economy. Major chains like Chipotle and McDonald's, well, yeah, they're feeling it too. So as the holiday season approaches, will you be dining out to support your local restaurants?
Who is dumb enough to still be going to McDonald's? Who is that stupid? I mean, I literally yesterday walked out of McDonald's. First of all, I didn't know this because I don't go, but because I was with some children that insisted on McDonald's, I thought this one time I will let it go. But I couldn't let it go. I walked into the McDonald's. First of all, there's nobody in the front. There's nobody there. So I'm like looking around and I see another person with this big, large panel board poking in their order. And I said, is this how, there's no person he goes, no, where have you been? I said, I don't go to McDonald's. He goes, yeah, just put your order in here. I'm like, so now I can't tell someone my order. I have to do it myself. I hate that to begin with. That's the dumbest thing ever. So I'm sitting there poking on this board, asking, well, okay, what do you guys want? And I'm doing their job as far as I'm concerned. But halfway through the thing, I noticed that it was going to cost like $40, maybe closer to $50. And there's just 3 of us, you know? And I'm like, this is ludicrous. I said, kids, back in the car. And they're like, well, we're going to get back in the car. I got a better idea. And I drove another 2 miles down the street, right down here, and I took them into Costco. And I got them a large cheese pizza, and I got them each a hot dog and a sundae. And you know what it cost? A little over $20. Yeah, they got their drinks, they got hot dogs, they got ice cream sundaes, and they got pizza for a little over $20. That, to me, makes sense. That, to me, I was good with. But to go to McDonald's and spend over $40 on the way to $50 for the three of us? No. You're not going to see my McDonald's receipt because I'm not that stupid. And if you get on TikTok going, oh, look, I paid $30, then you're an idiot too. Do not go to McDonald's for any reason. They have made it so that there's no reason to go whatsoever. If you can think of a reason, let me know. I can't find one. I walked out. McDonald's, I won't be going back under any circumstances. No, thank you. The experience sucks.
I don't know if it's me or what, but there's no way that every time I leave to go get some food for lunch, it's like $15. I don't know if it's because I'm not eating at McDonald's or Taco Bell or whatever, but these prices is getting outrageous. Like, I'm one person. I should be at least $6. Like $6. Not 15, not 12, not 20. Why is and then the crazy thing about it is, like, I went and got me some quesadillas. And why am I spending $12 and it ain't even got no drink? It ain't even no drink. It ain't even no side. Like, what is going on? So am I going crazy?
Hey, remember when they did this? Because we were all pissed off at them and they were like, oh, we're cool now. We're giving you what you want. It's cheap. We're not fucking cool. We're not fucking cool. Look at this shit. Last Sunday, I was like, I'm going to get myself a delicious steak, egg, and cheese bagel sandwich because they're delicious. And it's a nice little non-sweet treat, sweet treat for myself on a Sunday. And guess how much this was? It was going to be $8 in the app, $12.19 for the meal. Fine. It is what it is. It is the best thing on the menu. And if you haven't had it, you're wrong. You need to get it. But that's not the problem. I need you to remember the price. $7.99, $12.19. $7.99, $12.19. The app wasn't working, so I had to go pick it up. I had to go through the drive-thru again. $7.99, $12.19. This is the menu board. It's not that price. It's not that price at all. It's actually fucking cheaper. It's fucking cheaper. It's your own app. It's not DoorDash. It's not Grubhub. It's your own app. Why are you charging me more? Why are you charging me more to order in the app? It was not a delivery. This was a pickup. You know, I'm going to drive my little car. I'm going to park out. I'm going to put my number in, number 3. I try to park in number 3. I'm going to put in number 3, and then you're going to take 20 minutes to fucking come out and deliver me my steak and cheese. It was a massive difference. It's like a $2 difference. Oh, maybe it's just the steak, egg, and cheese bagel. Incorrect. All of these fuckers were different prices. They were all more expensive in the app. What are we doing? What are we doing? I need it explained. I need somebody to explain it to me. Oh, it's the cost of running the app. You know, well, the technology. No, I'm not here to hear this. This app's been running for a fucking long time. And guess what? The prices were the same. They're not the same anymore. So it can't be the cost of running the app. No.
There's no denying how delicious a fresh batch of Mickey D's fries are. Piping hot, perfectly salted, and also more expensive than ever.
I buy the mac chicken sandwich. It was like $1 something. So right now it's $3, almost $4.
As inflation continues to wage war on Americans of every income and wallet size, it's also hitting what traditionally had become the cheaper option. But for many, that's no longer the case.
The average working man is not able. I'm eating a $2 hamburger and a small fries because I can't afford, $10, $12, $14 for a meal.
The reality is the cost of goods and services is taking its toll, from the cost of beef to shipments of potatoes. Carl Gould is a small business expert.
You want to bring your cargo ship through the Panama Canal, you have to call up and bid higher to get your ship through. That means every single product in every container on those ships is now more expensive.
And even still, the fast food companies are seeing a window to turn a profit. Take, for example, a Big Mac in 1978 was 90 cents. With inflation, it should be $4.09 today. It's now $6.59. In 2004, a Wendy's bacon cheeseburger was $2.79. Now it's over $7. The question remains, is this enough to turn people away from a brand they've grown up with? And once they're lost, can you get them back?
I believe they've tried other ways of dealing with supply chain issues and other issues, increasing their costs. And I believe they're doing it now because they don't see another way.
So you might be wondering, the prices that you see today, is that as high as it goes here at McDonald's or other fast food joints?
What has happened to fast food prices? Like, I remember a few years ago, you'd be able to go to, I don't know, an In-N-Out or something and get a full meal for like $7. Now, like, just one cheeseburger is like $5 alone. Like, the ingredients didn't change. What's going on? You're not paying your workers more. Where's that money going? I don't know. I just don't understand it.
The fast food market is tanking, and I'll tell you exactly why on this Fast Food Minute. 2023 and 2024 were really tough years for restaurants with soaring costs, weakening profits, bankruptcy filings, and then falling sales. Many industry executives thought things would be better this year. The economy is on firm footing, the election was over, and most importantly, a run of generationally high inflation was easing without the recession many economists expected. But those sales results did not appear, at least for fast food chains. The weather was bad in January and February, which tends to keep people at home, and then tariff talk by the Trump administration led to a steep decline in consumer confidence. And so instead of the better year many executives thought, fast food restaurants were playing the same game they've played for the past couple of years, fighting to get customers in the door. In the second quarter, several chains reported surprisingly weak same-store sales. Jack in the Box reported its worst sales result in 15 years. Starbucks continues to lose customers. KFC and Pizza Hut are both down 5%. Numbers were so bad at Sweet Green and Krispy Kreme that they laid off 10 and 15% of their headquarters staff, respectively. Even chains seemingly doing fine are reporting that things are bad. McDonald's reported its best sales result in a couple of years, but peel that back and the company did really well early last quarter when it was selling Minecraft stuff, but once that promotion ended, it returned to its weak sales and traffic results that it's been dealing with the past couple of years. All of this is coming in a backdrop of one of the most extensive discount wars the industry has seen in years. Now, the same can't be said for casual dining chains. Chili's have been reporting ridiculous results, and lately it's been joined by chains like Applebee's, Red Robin, BJ's, and Olive Garden. Casual dining has been outperforming fast food restaurants all year for the first time in decades, at least outside the pandemic, and this is really unusual. When consumers cut back on dining, they typically gravitate towards fast food because fast food has a reputation for low prices, and that isn't happening this time. Now, there may be some things going on, such as weight loss drugs or the Maha movement, but a lot of this is rooted in what fast food restaurants are and who visits them. Low-income diners have long been a core customer of fast food chains, but those consumers' buying power has been hit hard by inflation. Prices are up everywhere, and that eats into the buying power of those consumers, and restaurant visits are relatively easy to cut back on. But a lot of this still goes back to fast food prices. To many consumers, prices have grown just too much, particularly for bundled meals that are frequently well over $10, which is a psychological barrier for many consumers. In short, the fast food market has lost a value customer, and even after marketing its value offers, they have not come back, and that has hammered the market for fast food chains in the U.S.
He said, how much? I got a 4-piece with a side okra. Did he say $17? God damn. Hold on. How much is that? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. $17.79, but he's acting like he ain't want to change it. If I'm asking for my total, I'm asking for my damn total. What if I don't have that on here? Why is y'all so loud? I swear when I was a kid, the regular size okra used to be bigger. Maybe I should have ordered a large. I wanted a container. Like the same size the chicken come in, I wanted a thing of that. And that okra was $3.49. It came like this. $3.49? And you gave it to me just like this? Ghetto.
Now I know, to some of you, that what I'm going to say makes me sound like an old fogey. But just hang in. I was driving cross country the last couple of days to see family, and As I was leaving North Carolina, I saw a McDonald's billboard that indicated that their value items were as cheap as $2. A hamburger for only $2 from McDonald's. First off, why would you go there? Second, I remember back in my day when they were like 49 cents. That was a long time ago, I understand. But if you go back to the 50s, as much as I gripe about the fact that I can remember when value meals started at like $2.99, $3.99, and now they're like 16 bucks. As much sticker shock as I get, I have to recognize that in the 50s, a hamburger from McDonald's was 15 cents, maybe 10 cents if you were lucky and they were on sale. And that same hamburger now has increased in price 20-fold. So the next time you see a grumpy boomer, an actual boomer, not somebody like me that you call a boomer, who's pissed off about price increases, you got to recognize that everything has gone up by 20 times, at least. And that is just crazy. $2 for a McDonald's hamburger, by the way, is not a value. Do better, McDonald's. Saw an ad last night during the football games where they're super excited about their value meal, which is 10 chicken nuggets, fries, and a drink for $8. And they're talking like that's a good deal. And it's a special deal for just now. It's not. It's too much. You're fast food. Stop costing as much as an entree at a real restaurant. And get off my lawn. Have a great day.
In what world are we living in that I can eat at Applebee's cheaper than I can eat at McDonald's drive-thru? 2 for $20 at Applebee's. Fix it! Somebody fix this! I hate it! This is stupid! It's so dumb! Fix it!
Fast food prices are kind of out of control. What do you mean it's costing $15 for a full meal now? I remember when I was younger, it used to be like $7, sometimes even under that if there was a deal. I try not to eat fast food just for my health, but I'm like, now I couldn't even if I wanted to.
I haven't been to McDonald's in like, I don't know, 20 years, I guess. These are my Nana children. And I just got 2 chicken nuggets, Happy Meals, and they got chocolate milkshakes with that. And then I got 2 plain cheeseburgers for the third one. It was $30. That is mind-blowing. $30 for McDonald's? Like, how are you guys doing this? This is crazy.
If I'm only getting 2 wings for $7, then I'll just cook. I think I'm gonna just go home and cook, because at these prices, I save a whole lot of money just going home to cook.
Tell me why it costs more money now to get lunch from a fast food place than it would if I were to go sit down and eat some food at like a nice like family restaurant, diner, whatever, Outback Steak, whatever you want to pick. I don't get that. The meals at McDonald's now, or actually it was Wendy's. I went to Wendy's and I got a Baconator, just a Baconator. And it was $10 for a Baconator. I was like, I just got the sandwich, sir. And he was like, yeah, I know. And I was like, are you sure you didn't put the meal in? He said, no. And I was like, dude, what? And I drove away. I was like, fuck that. I might as well go down to the damn diner right there and spend $10 for an actual burger, like a good burger.
What kind of fuck ass sandwich is this? They charge $15 fucking dollars for some bullshit like this. I bite into that. That's 3 bites of fucking nothing. Are you dead ass? Where the fuck is the mozzarella, bro? 1 fucking slice of mozzarella? Are you dead ass? Yo, fuck Starbucks.
She is so mad over that Starbucks sandwich. And you know what? Her outrage is justified. How do I get 1 slice of cheese and y'all charge me all this money for this sandwich? And we all know Starbucks is super high, and so is McDonald's. Honestly, McDonald's is not going to be able to hold on any longer. The gig is up. People are starting to wake up and realize that the food is just too expensive and not worth it. And the fact that I can go sit down at Chili's and it'll be cheaper than fast food is outrageous. How did we get here? How did fast food get so expensive? Why are they passing these costs on down to the customers Like, we ain't finna know this. And I don't know what's going on with McDonald's anyway, because the people that eat there be hella crazy. And there have been so many videos of fights, arguments, and I'm gonna tag the video down below. But there was a woman who poured scalding hot coffee on the manager at McDonald's. Whatever they're putting in that food has people ready to fight. But I have been saying it for a long time. Cook at home, learn how to cook, save you some money. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Hit the like, share, subscribe button, and join the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. Foodie gang, gang, gang. Foodie gang, gang, gang.